Hey everybody! So today I'm working on my Genius Hour project. I almost called it Genius Time, it's Genius Hour project for school. And well, I always wanted to make a YouTube video type thing, so here I am doing it. So I will be making a video, but I also wanted to do it around something more research based a little bit. So I decided to do theories, conspiracy theories, and paranormal activity theories because we see that stuff all the time. I know you're probably like, okay, all those things are fake or don't exist, but either way, one or the other, or you're in the middle. Whatever you may think, it's up to you on your own research and your own judgment if you would even like to research it. Now, I'm going to give you some research that I have found online through articles, science research, and let's see. Some psychologists believe that people believe in the conspiracy theories because they feel that pressure of friends and stuff to be in a big group of people, and then, or they just see patterns like in everyday life that they think is like coincidence, or they correspond with each other. Also, it's more likely people will believe these things, such as paranormal theories and stuff like that, if they have low self-worth and a feeling of uncertainty and a feeling of powerlessness of like something that just recently happened, like the school shooting. And another reason is that part of the brain called the, I'm probably going to butcher this a little bit, but amygdala. Oh, that was bad. Oh, but there's a part of the brain that starts to kick in and overdrives, making us think over time way too much. And you overanalyze anything, any information that you get during times of stress. There is even research in other areas of like science that help show that the brain is affected by these things. I've also found some really weird conspiracy theories and other theories, and it's stupid and hilarious at the same time. Some things you might have heard of recently are like the school shootings in Florida, how some of the people in government think they're fake, which I don't see how you stage that type of thing. Political theories, 9/11 theories, and my most favorite that I found that I think is so stupid, Justin Bieber is a reptile. There's literally research and articles on it, and it's very disappointing. I've literally found articles over it, and now that I'm not covering that one though. Now, since I've given you some of the facts that I have found over my research period of time, I am going to give you a story. And now there's still research going on about this because I'm going to be giving you research, like a story over paranormal activity. There's still research going on about this, so don't think too much of it unless you're really one of those people and you want to overanalyze it. So, I have all my info over here that I am going to read to you, and it's definitely a little creepy. To me it is, so let's see. Now, I know everyone has heard of those movies or seen those movies that are fake and overdramatic over this stuff. And then there's some people that actually think they've experienced it. And so, with most of the time paranormal activity being found only in your mind, but what about those with actual video or photographic evidence? Or even what about the Ouija board stuff? Well, for one, sometimes those are edited or photoshopped. Both video and photos. I've taken photography personally, so I don't know. The Ouija board is easily manipulated because depending on what type of Ouija board you have, you can easily play with it. You can use magnets, string, whatever you want. But also if you use such things as a Polaroid camera, then you might catch something different and interesting. The first story I'm going to talk about is a story called Dear David. Writer and artist Adam Ellis says he is being haunted by a ghost. His story started in the end of summer and beginning of fall in 2017 in August. He had been having a dream about a child with a misshapen head appearing in a chair in his room that was green, and it was a rocking chair. A few days later, while sleeping, he had another dream that a little girl told him he was dealing with a kid named Dear David. She supposedly explained in his dream that he appears only at midnight, which is a little creepy because what appears at midnight? And you can only ask him 2 questions in your dream. However, never ask more than 3. And that's because David would kill him. Which, I don't think that would actually happen, but who knows. One night he asked 2 questions to where David died and how he died. But without even thinking, he asked a 3rd question. After asking the 3rd question, he immediately woke up from a dead sleep. Now, after this, nothing really happened again for a little bit. Adam moved to an apartment above his original one where the story started, and that's when things picked up again. His cat started to sit in the front of the door exactly at midnight when David was supposed to show up every night for days, weeks straight. One night at midnight when his cat was sitting in front of the door, he took a photo through the peephole in the door and he caught something weird. There was black looking smoke in the peephole, which it could be dirt. We don't know. I mean, those things can get dirty and nasty if you've ever looked through one. If you haven't, try it next time you're at a hotel. It's dirty. He took another photo with his, he took another photo in the same area and compared them. But he didn't find anything in the second one. In the first one, there was black smoke though. A week later, things started to pick up even more. He used an app to record whenever there was a noise. There was 33 recordings when he woke up. Only 3 out of the 33 were interesting. Well, when you have 2 cats, I mean, there's going to be definitely some noise in recordings, so. 2 sounded like a step, and the other an electric buzzing noise. Now, it is said that ghosts or paranormal entities like to mess with electronics or sound, so like there's always this buzzing noise or weird noises. But it gets even weirder. So Adam bought a Polaroid camera where it develops a picture right after you take it. Granted, it takes a few minutes, but it still develops like that. And well, he took some photos around his apartment and in the hallway outside. Every picture taken in the hallway turned out to be black. Pitch black. He even compared the pictures to covering the lens with his finger and the lens with just taking it, even with the lights off. And there is a huge difference. Now, he took one a bit farther back away from the hallway outside his apartment, with the lights on in both his apartment and the hallway. And the hallway came out completely black. And right at the door to the hallway, it was pitch black on. Usually when light is being projected down, it will fade out into the black hallway if the lights were out. It was dead black. Now, he posted them to Twitter, and people following the story took the photos and enhanced the exposure, making the photos brighter to see if they can see anything. And when it was enhanced, you could see a slight figure standing in the hallway that was dark. Being a photography student myself, I don't know how you get that crisp of a photo with editing, but when I saw it, it was creepy. And for me, I think it's a little bit real, but then I know it's possibly being edited because there's always that possibility of it being photoshopped. Adam kept doing the same things for a while, and he even tried cleansing his house with sage, but ultimately that failed. After feeling uneased for a while, he had another dream about David pulling him through a warehouse. an abandoned warehouse. To be honest, that's just creepy because abandoned warehouses are just, no, don't even try. And when Adam woke up, he had this strange bruise on his arm in the shape of a hand. Now, that could just be coincidence or something, and to be honest, I don't know if this story is real either, because, as I said, Adam's a writer and an artist, so he could be creating this from his mind and posting it to Twitter to get more followers or more people to follow him on his story, type thing. But that's when things get even more crazier than I could probably handle. But that is where I'm going to leave it there and end this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you would like to see a part 2, comment or tell me in class, as my classmates are going to see this. So, bye!